Welcome back to Instabills, everyone. Again, going over our intraday swing and long perspective again, as we do have a gap up here, testing our prior rejection that we have here. What are we looking for after Powell mentioning again that it is possible that we could have a possible soft landing, possible no recession? Again, these are possibilities giving us that anticipation. What exactly are we looking for here with that anticipation? Will we continue on above, again, our prior rejection that we had here on this gap down? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, looking for those major volatile breakouts that you want to be watching throughout the day, go to instabills.com in the description below, and for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, looking at our intraday perspective here, as you guys can see, coming out with the doji candle, testing our prior, again, sell-off and gap down here, gapping up, having room to run to the upside, as you guys can see, again, having this room to run to the upside as we did have our prior gap down here as well. So again, gapping within our prior gap down here, giving us that room and nice gap up here. That's why we did gap up. And now if we are looking for that continuation here, we are looking for that continuation to respect our 20 as we are crossing above our 50. Again, we have been mentioning since we had our morning star, testing our 20-day moving average here, showing us that confirmation that we are, again, clearly respecting and looking for our 20 to cross back above to show that we are going to retest and get that continuation. And that's exactly what happened here. So again, looking for that continuation, in my opinion, with our 20-day, getting that respect that it deserves to cross back higher here. Again, we have been talking about how our EMA lines were crossing above the median of MACD. This has been, again, one of the largest indicators. If you guys are not watching this, even intraday on the 5-minute chart, again, on the 1-hour chart, if you're looking for, again, different time frames, when you're looking for the continuation on strength, again, you're looking at our EMA lines here crossing above the median of MACD, and we have been, again, continuing on with strength, getting confirmation here intraday. Again, looking at our daily chart with this increase in buy pressure today, giving us that clear breakout. And again, mentioning yesterday that we would possibly test 416. Our next level after 416 is here again at 421. So we are looking for that test here at 421 to continue on higher. In my opinion, we want to get that bullish candle set up, possible continuation, and get that retest, maybe that possible engulfing candle from here. But one thing is for sure that we want to make sure we do close above 421 before we do continue on higher. There's no surprise if we have a possible cool down here, if we possibly retest our 20 as we are still just crossing above our 50. As you guys can see, prior, when we do get our 20 to cross above our 50, we typically have a major move, and then we typically do come back over to retest, and that's exactly what happens. We do look for that possible continuation. As you guys can see here, we did not continue on higher from our prior gap down. Again, this is our prior gap down that we had as well here. So again, making sure that we watch our levels here, looking for that bullish candle structure as we are leading into resistance now. Again, looking at the RSI here that we have been tracking again since we got our divergence here, since we did continue on higher, since we had our cool down, mentioning that we were never in overbought territory, giving us that possible bullish case scenario, and sure enough, giving us that bullish case scenario finally here. Again, with that continuation that we've been having on our inverted head and shoulder here. So again, a nice continuation. Now looking over at our weekly chart, again, looking at our swing trade perspective here, as you guys can see, we have our 20 weekly moving average, looking to see if we will cross above our 50 weekly moving average. We are now curling up, showing that possibility of that continuation. Again, we have not closed above the upper end of our channel here on our weekly chart that we have been talking about since last week. We finally did close on the upper end of our channel last week, looking for that continuation, and sure enough, continuing on higher here. And again, what's been most bullish here that we've been talking about here on the SPY is that we have our EMA lines on the weekly chart finally breaking above the median of our MACD. So we're looking for our 26 EMA to continue to follow through with this continuation to show us that increase in strength. Looking for that continuation with strength here on our weekly chart is going to be extremely key here. And again, that will give us more confirmation on strength. Now looking at our monthly chart, looking at our long trade perspective here, again, finally crossing above the up end of our channel here on the SPY here. Again, now testing our 20 monthly moving average. Again, no surprise if we do have a possible cool down leading into the end of the month with this possible indecisive doji candle. Again, with jobs reports coming out, with earnings coming out, there will be no surprise if we have a possible doji candle here. Again, to make sure that we do get that bullish candle structure, in my opinion, with a possible following engulfing candle into next month would be no surprise. So again, we are testing our our 20 monthly moving average. So again, there will be no surprise if we have a possible cool down. Now jumping into our MACD again, looking at our strength overall on the monthly chart again, looking at our overall strength is important to our swing momentum and our intraday momentum as well. And as you guys can see again, we have not had our EMA lines curling up here. We finally now do have our EMA lines curling up again. We mentioned this would happen if Powell did come in dovish, and sure enough, we are now looking to see if we can get our 12 to cross above our 26. Again, if you are playing long at this point, you're curious if this is exactly when the market is going to be on that dip. And again, surely enough, we have been getting more bullish momentum than we have been getting in the last year. And we have been talking about that for the last couple of weeks, that is very possible with our EMA lines crossing above on our weekly chart. But however, again, if we're looking for that long strength on the monthly chart, we want our EMA lines to complete this cross here with our 12 back above our 26. Again, as we did have our 12 crossing below our 26, we have been continuing on with this sell-off. So again, we surely are looking to see if we can get our 12 to cross back above our 26 leading into next month. Again, that will be the watch leading into next month. So again, that's what we'll be watching, looking to see if we do continue on with this close above the upper end of our channel on the monthly chart to make sure we do not get a rejection here on our 20 monthly moving average to show that we can continue. Now, again, recapping here on our intraday momentum, again, we are, again, looking at the upper end of our wick here. We are certainly testing our prior gap down that we had here. We definitely want to see if we can at least close above, again, our 416 level. Again, today we went above 416 intraday, a nice continuation, again, from 10 to 416 that we did mention. Now looking to see if we can hold above 416 for that possible gap, in my opinion, to 421. And then 421, we'll be looking to see if we can continue on past 426, in my opinion. The reason why here is, again, as you guys can see, we do have multiple consolidation points here that we could be getting rejections from. In my opinion, we definitely want to just see if we can continue on above the up end of our channel that we had a rejection from here on our daily chart. So again, that is our intraday momentum. One more time, guys. Again, making sure that we look for confirmation will stay very key on this channel. And again, in the Instabills room, making sure that we look for those intraday breakouts every single day, making sure that we look for confirmation. If you guys notice, it will be the #1 focus that we always focus on. Again, if you are a day trader, if you want to see the news that you want to be watching before market open, if you're market prepping, if you're looking for those pre-market movers that are moving extremely heavy in the morning and you're looking for those possible breakouts, go to instabills.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, guys, you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instabills, again, we will continue to take what the market gives us as we have been. Very, very nice breakouts today. Nice breakout out the gate this morning. We will continue to take what the market gives us. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate you guys very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in pre-market.